let's try it again and see if we can get going on the Sunday afternoon fireside chat. What? Well, good afternoon, viewers, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And this episode is the Sunday afternoon fireside chat. And we have a nice day, I guess. For winter, I guess it's a nice day. So there's still a little bit of snow here. It's not worthwhile me going out to move that. I was going to do some, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it. I think I'm just going to drive over it and pack it. And the other problem is we'll go look at the weather here. It's -4 today, and reasonable, like I say. And light wind, northeast 21 kilometer wind. So not much going on until Wednesday. So Wednesday we have, they say, snow and 1 degree. I don't know how it does that, but anyway. And then Thursday we have rain and 2 degrees. So we have a January thaw in January. So I'm figuring that if I clean the driveway, I'll have less snow, and then when it melts Wednesday and Thursday, I'll end up with a skating rink, I think. So I don't know. It's hard to know what to do with that stuff sometimes. But if it would just snow and stay cold, we wouldn't have these kind of troubles. But no, it's going to snow and then rain and then wet snow and then rain and thaw out. And the weather's crazy the last number of years. Anyway, that's nothing we can do with it. I do have my pile of sand there, so I guess I can kind of fix the icy spots with that. So anyway, so today, on today's episode, and today is January 7th, I think. Yes, January 7th, look at that. I don't even know what day it is. So we all seem to talk sometimes about how time flies. Well, there's a week of January gone already. Already gone, a week gone. So it's only 50 weeks till Christmas again. Isn't that lovely? I said that one time in a kitchen. I was full of women. They were all working there, and I said to them all, I said, look at that now. It's only 50 weeks till Christmas. Holy cats, I figured I got fleeced and thrown out of the kitchen. That was good for a laugh. Anyway, we've got some topics here today. So I've been trying to think up topics. So one topic is gas cans. Another topic is price of tractors. And what else was there? There's something I was trying to remember all this stuff now. Oh, we have a sticker shout out and a sticker placement to do. So I guess we should just get right at it. So gas cans. There's been 3 or 4 videos this week on gas cans. And we all know that they can be annoying, and they always were, and they always will be, I suppose, unless you buy something different. Now, I seen a different one this week on Rick's Outdoors. He showed one that he had that he likes. And there's his sticker right there. Got a great channel there. You want to see some big wood getting split, that's the place to go to. Anyway, the gas can that he has is called, I think it's a Sure can, and the outlet for the gas to pour out is at the bottom. It has a spout that sits up like this normally, and when you want to pour the gas out of it, you move the spout downward to wherever you want, and then up here on the handle it's got a lever that you open to let the gas out. So I thought that was kind of neat, but I kind of wondered about this swivel part here, whether it would leak. Now Rick says that he's had his for 3 years, I think he said, and he's never had a problem with it. So there you go. And then there was these things. Well, those things that just might as well be thrown out. I don't have no idea why they would make something like that, or I can understand their thinking. It's flexible, so you can kind of get it into the can easier, but the plastic is so bad in them that all the plastic breaks here when you move it, and you get gas filling out everywhere. So those things aren't the answer, that's for sure. Now I do have this is a 10-liter can. They're both 10-liter ones, because I can't pick up a 20-liter one that easily and hold it up to my chest height and try and pour it into a gas tank. That's just not easy to me. And so I use 10-liter ones. So, and I've been doing that for years, and the 10-liter ones work all right. Now the thing I do use is these. These are a great thing. Now, but you can't buy them, of course, anymore. Anything that's good, you can't buy it anymore. But I have 2 of these, and I think my son has 1 or 2. But those are a great thing. You can tip the can right up, put your edge of one of these little tabs on the edge of the gas tank, push down on it, and in goes the fuel. You let up on it, and it closes and stops the fuel. Those are a great thing. And I've had them for, holy cats, I wouldn't have had them for 20 years. But, of course, you can't buy them anymore. Now, what else about gas cans? What else about gas cans? There we go. That's what I'm going to show. I was going to get that out earlier to show, and I forgot, of course. So my son and I use these quite often, especially if you've got a 20-liter can. So you put this spout into the can. You put your other spout into the one you want to fill, and you pump that, and it's so easy to move fuel and you don't spill anything. And if you have the can above what you're trying to fill, you can get them to siphon, and you don't have to do any pumping. They just siphon the gas in, and when you want to stop, just pull this one out of the gas can and it stops. Now they also make battery ones that are similar to this, and up here it's got a little motor and D batteries, I think, in here with an on-off switch, and they apparently work very well too. But I just don't like having batteries, I guess, for some reason. It's just more things to think about and have to get, and want to go use the thing and the battery's dead, and anyway, you get used to it, I guess. So anyway, I like these. I buy these at Home Hardware in Canada here. They work great. My son has 1 or 2 of them, and I have 2. I use that one for gasoline, and I have another one for doing oil. Not sure where it's at the moment. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Stuck in with the junk. This one here that one does oil. So those are a good thing. Now another gas can, or I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I might have, I don't know. 10 liters. So I have a little 5-liter can in my truck. And it has the cap like this and a spout. But the spout is a solid pipe. So there's no leaks, right? When you go to pour it. But if the can is basically full, it's very hard to take the spout and tip it into your gas can or gas tank and without spilling some. So there's always something, you know. Can't buy these cans anymore either. And, or that I know of anyway. So I think that's probably all the spiel that I have on gas cans. I do have a 20-liter one here, but I keep that for storage. I don't, like I say, I don't use that to fill tractors with. I'd use that to fill the 10-liter gas cans. And I'd use the little pump that I got there, hand pump. So anyway, that's what that's for. So I guess we'll call that done, I guess. So there's the other can that I have that has the spout on it. Great spouts. I really like them. And I don't know if you can buy spouts like that for the newer cans or not. I have another can over here that I don't have a spout for. So I'm going to try and find something like that. I might be able to find a used one. All right, so we're going to move on to, this video might be a little longer than I'm thinking. Once this thing hits the 30 minutes, it shuts off. So I'll have to try and keep watching it. Yeah, so what I paid for these tractors. Now I know there's a lot of people that don't like telling what they paid for anything, and that's fine. Whatever you like. Me, it doesn't make any difference. So I guess what I'm trying to get at here is I'm going to put out a little challenge to show your tractor and tell us how much you paid for it. Now I know, like I said, there's a lot of people that don't like doing that. So if you don't want to do that, that's fine. And why I come up with this idea is, as I put out a video there a while ago, but do I need a subcompact or a compact tractor? And my answer was, no, I don't need one. All these tractors, well, if that one was running, I guess, but they all do what I need it to do. But do I want a subcompact or compact tractor? Yes, I would definitely like to have one, but I won't have one. So anyway, if you just want to get into this challenge just for the heck of it, if you got garden tractors or subcompact tractors or whatever you use to move snow or whatever, you can add in what you paid for the attachments if you want. And now my tractors, I'm going to basically tell you what I paid for them the way I bought them, and there's been numerous things added to them. So I might as well do the case first, and then I can kind of show something here, if I can. Yeah. All right, there is the case. I bought that 3 years ago. The tractor and the snow thrower. It didn't have them tires front or back on it. It didn't have the weights on the back of the tractor. It didn't have the weights in the wheels. It did have a set of chains on it, but I did add chain to it when I put the other tires on to keep this part from falling in to the gap here. So I put this chain on it, but the tractor did come with these chains. So that tractor there I bought for $200. Now, it didn't look like that when I bought it. So I'm going to try and get an angle here, so you have to look at it the way it sits there like that. And then I'm going to try and move in a picture here to show what it looked like when I bought it. Get the glare out of it somehow. Okay, move this way. Oops. Closer. There, that's what it looked like when I bought it. But it ran. And funnily, it run better then than it does now. Anyway, there you go. So after I paid the $200, I did put front tires, rear tires, all the work to do the body work and the paint. Of course, that's just my time. It's not really worth anything, so I got a seat for it too. It didn't have a proper seat. And the decals we bought. So there was a lot of effort put into this tractor. And I still have the part of the muffler that I cut off to fix the engine on it. As you see in that other picture that I showed of it, there was a big hole there. Anyway, all right, so that's that one. We'll move on to the John Deere. The John Deere did not have any weight on it on the back. It did not have the wheel weights. It did not have those tires. It still had its original turf tires, which are still fine. I have them in storage. It did not have the snow thrower. I bought the snow thrower separately, but it did have a mowing deck. So this tractor I looked at for about a month on Marketplace. And I kept looking and I kept looking and kept looking. Something just kind of made me wonder about it, and I kept looking, and all of a sudden I kind of zoomed in on the tractor in the picture. And I saw these three handles. So then I got looking a little further, and I said, look at that, she's got hydraulic ports out the front. And for some reason at that time I was kind of getting interested in hydraulics, so we went and we bought that. So that tractor we paid $500 for. 1970. It is now 54 years old. But like I say, the tires were changed, the weights were added. The motor was redone in it. And I bought that separately. I forget now what I paid for the blower. I think $300 maybe. All right, we'll move on to this fine, very fine cab tractor. And I know there's even cameras that have cabs on them now. So now this one we paid the most for. This one came with a snow thrower, or snow blower I should say, but I switched it out to this snow thrower. It didn't come with them tires on the front. I do have the original turf tires for the rear, and it did come with those egg and chains on the back. And of course it came with the cab. I added the lights, but anyway. So it also came with a 50-inch cutting deck and a 36-inch rear tiller. 19 years ago, we paid $1,700 for that tractor. The engine's been done once, and numerous other little fixes, but a lot of electrical trouble at one time, but it's not too bad now. Anyway, that's what I paid for that one. We'll move on to this Massey Ferguson 14 here. This tractor came with a 48-inch mowing deck, and we have the turf tires off of it, which are still in good shape. So it came with turf tires on the back, turf tires on the front, so the tires have been changed on it. And we put the snowplow on it. But the tractor with the mower came, it was $200. But I had to do the engine in it. But it's been a great tractor. That's heavy duty, that fella. Next one up is Massey Ferguson 12. I paid a fair amount for this one too, I guess. This tractor came with turf tires, so I put the egg tires on it and the rib tires in the front. So just turf tires on it, the tractor, a snow blower for the front, a 42-inch deck, and a 36-inch rear tiller. And I paid $700 for that one. The loader you see on it, I made that. It's not supposed to have a loader like that. It would have, they did come with, or you could get them with a Quickway or a Johnson loader, you know. And all of these tractors could. They all could take loaders. So what else? I guess that's about it on that one. So now the other tractors that aren't here, the MF-16 that my son bought last year, we paid $200 for it. We did a little bit of service to it, and it works fine. It has a 48-inch deck. The MF-7 tractor we bought 18 years ago, just after the Ford with the nice cab. We paid, I think, $200 for that. We did the engine in it once. The other case tractor that I have, that I bought 2 years ago, that it came with a snow thrower like the one on the front of this one, and a 48-inch deck, which is over there. And it did come with a tiller, but it wasn't a case tiller, and it wasn't hooked to the tractor from the factory. Somebody had made stuff to make it fit. So anyway, it didn't run for 5 years, sitting outside. I paid, and the drive pump was bad on it. So I paid $200 for that one. It split all the wood last summer. You've probably seen some of that. It cuts grass, and it will blow snow. I've got videos of that too, I think. And what else? There's another Ford over at my son's place. It's an LGT 100. It is what they call an open-sided tractor. It doesn't have side panels. It's a 1972. I bought it and another one for parts, and things worked out that one of them worked. So it's been running for many years too, although it doesn't have any attachments. It's just kind of a tractor to haul the cart or haul things around, although it does have a sleeve hitch on the back of it, so you can put a plow or a cultivator or discs on the back, which I have done. The fire is going down here. Not too bad a fire. I'll throw another stick in it. Anyway, that's what I've been paying for tractors. Now, like I say, if you want to enter in on the challenge, that'd be fun. Show what you got for a tractor. If it's a garden tractor or a subcompact tractor or whatever kind of tractor, big or small, makes no difference. And show us your tractor and what you paid for. If you don't want to say what you paid for, well, that's fine. Just show us the tractor. Now, I do have a Ferguson, a 1951 TEA Ferguson tractor. We went to New Brunswick, Canada, and we bought that 10 years ago, I'd say, about. So we paid $600 for it and drove it on the trailer. Now, it needed tires and it needed rims, and I did do the engine in it and rear axle seals, and you know, it needed some stuff. Oh, and brake shoes. But anyway, it's been a great old tractor, that one. So there we go. There's a challenge for you today. If you want to participate, great. If you don't want to participate, well, that's fine too. Like I say, just show your tractor if you want. Don't tell us what you paid for, because I know there's people that don't like that, doing that stuff. It's kind of like religion and politics. You don't want to get into that. All right, we're going to do our sticker shoot out here. We're getting up to, wait. I don't know what's up with this camera. For some reason, it times out at 30 minutes. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm at the 28-minute mark, so what I'll do is I'll turn on the studio light. That's the next thing to do. And we'll get our letter. Now I pre-opened this one. So, and I'll show you the sticker. And I'll keep all the letter in the envelope, and got a nice card here too, nice Christmas card. Hard to get out of the glare. I should go try closing the door again, maybe. Up there. All right. Okay. Let's see. That's a little better. Yeah, there always seems to be glare from that door. All right. There's the Christmas card I got. And it is from Mr. Gary and Mrs. Betty. Rosie and Ruffles. Have a wonderful Christmas and a healthy 2024. Well, that is my New Year's resolution, to try and make it to this time next year. That is the goal. So then, there she timed out again on me. I don't know what to do with that. I'll have to ask my son about that. Maybe he can enlighten me some. So we will show there's a magnet here, a fridge magnet. That's kind of neat. So let's show you that. And we'll get it in here, focused and no glare. There we go. So now we got the sticker. And we got 6 little stickers. That. There now. Alright, so now we're gonna place the sticker on the board if we can here. Let's see. Okay, alright, just don't mind me. I'll see if I can get this up here on straightly. Where are we gonna put this one? Well, I think that one should go right there. Right in there. There we go, Mr. Gary and Miss Betty. You're up on the board there. Oh, she's looking great. Looking great, this board. So we'll have a little chat here about Mr. Gary and Miss Betty. Again, I'd have to apologize. I don't, or I should say I don't. I just haven't watched a lot of Mr. Gary and Miss Betty because it's kind of new to me. I just kind of found out about them not too long ago. But I had watched a few videos there. He did get some snow there a few weeks ago, and he used his new Kubota tractor. So, so you, Mr. Gary, be a good one for the tractor challenge. Show us your tractor and tell us how much you paid for it. I know. Some people don't like doing that. Anyway, show your tractor, and if you want to tell us what you paid, well, then fine. If not, that's fine too. Um, so yeah, he's got a nice little tractor, Kubota. Don't remember the model number, but well, I can't say. It might be a BX23, maybe. Not sure. Anyway, he's got that. So he and Miss Betty even fixed the church, I guess, too. That's where they're kind of like their spot to get away. Got a wood stove in there, and there was a video just the other day on Mr. Gary going to the church for the weekend, and he had his half-ton truck full of wood. Took all the wood in from the truck and put it inside, and he stayed there for the weekend, and he's doing different projects inside, like flooring and fixing the old place up so that they can stay there and have a weekend getaway place. And what else does he have there? Oh yes, he had a contest to name the new tractor. So he had, I think he said he had 20 or 22 names from people that gave him their thoughts on what the tractor should be called. And he didn't pick mine. Anyway, um, so the tractor ended up being called Clementine. So I think that's a great name. Um, kind of the orange color of the tractor and the orange color of the Clementine kind of match. So that's a good thing. So yeah, he's got a Clementine and he can drive around. And well, that's about all I can say really. He's in the Gander area, Newfoundland, and when you start looking at Newfoundland, it's a big place. Yeah, I've never been there. I almost had a chance to go when I was working for the propane company years ago. They wanted to send me there to do work there for a while, and I was going to go, but for some reason I didn't go. Anyway, so and yeah, I guess it's a big place. So anyway, that's where Mr. Gary and Miss Betty live, is Gander, Newfoundland. So if you get a chance, go have a look at their channel there. Mr. Gary will certainly enlighten you into what he's doing and how he's doing it, and it should be a fun place to visit. All right, so I guess that's going to be about it. I can feel myself starting to ramble. So we've had a good afternoon here. It's nice weather, nice fireside chat. It's too bad a few of these couldn't come, and there's chairs here for you, and there's all kinds of chairs on the tractors. You just pull up a tractor and have a seat. All kinds of room here for a gathering. So let's go up here and have a look at the nice stickers. And here we have Mr. Gary and Miss Betty. Beside them we have Open Air Adventure, Kenny, Rick's Outdoors, Old Bob, Garden Tractor Boy. Well, I didn't get to watch your video yet on that, Joseph, on your front axle. I'll get to it. Happy's Workshop. He had the video on the gas cans. That kind of got me thinking about that. So and Rick had the gas can video also. And orange is my new green. Well, I think Lou is gonna have to stop cutting the grass, and he's gonna have to move snow this coming week, from what he says. And Happy's Workshop. I don't think he's got any snow yet. Len keeping busy. Well, you should go see Len's keeping busy and Len's garden tractors. Boy, he's got some nice wood barbecue there, and ideas for cooling too. Boy, that's drying wood. Len's got a lot of smarts upstairs there. We have garden tractor ball again. Third was Bill, second one again. Maintenance with Mike. And Brock from Lewis Motors. I was talking to Brock yesterday on Ken's small engine live chat. I think I have that name right. And then we have Rick Twin Brook Acres. He's still only got one Massey Ferguson tractor. And Dave had a snow removal video here today also, and he was at the gas can. Well, in his case, it was a diesel can, I guess. But that would be the kind of can to get. That one that Dave has got would be a good can to have. And of course, this fella down here, well, he's just lucky to know what day it is. All right, a little bit of a longer video today. So there, I'm rambled out, I think. So have a great day wherever you're at, and have a great week coming up. And we shall see you again sometime. Bye.